Well, good afternoon. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to my proposal that I put together some weeks ago and we're having a chance to discuss. Currently, our organisation is progressing from an ad hoc innovation standpoint, and we want to progress more to a deliberate system based sustainable innovation platform. As you can see, since COVID, there has been significant changes in the way that we deal with online learning. Before it was either completely online or we had a total classroom solution. Now we've moved to a blended solution where we have the theory component online and the practical component in the classroom. This was the first step in getting some innovation coming out of COVID, and now it's time to take the next step forward in that process. So, what are some of the key findings that have come out of the research that we conducted? Sustainability must be designed into our products and into our organization, not added on to our organization. It needs to be at the core of what we do. We need to look at sustainability not just as something we add on to our systems, but something we design into our systems to ensure that it's there permanently. Resilience is an outcome of system design. That really speaks for itself. We need to design systems to be resilient against anything that may come up into the future, whether that's something like COVID or even just as simple as an office shutdown because of power that's been lost. We need to be more resilient in how we design all of our systems within our office. Innovation requires a structured change leadership. Yes, leadership comes from everybody. Change needs to be adopted and accepted by everybody, but it's management that needs to lead that charge. We need to show the organization that we are in charge of this change management process and give them a clear structure so we can get buy-in and they understand the why of what we're going to do and why we're setting down this pathway. If we give them the why, they'll more than likely come along with the journey for us as long as we can understand. So some of my recommendations is to continue investing in scalable system level implementations. The Beat Buddy system is definitely one that we need to look at. This is a system that's scalable. We can move it into remote locations. We can move it through classrooms. It's innovative. It's resilient. It's building resilience in our year 5 and 6 students in the ability to manage a cardiac arrest in the event that it happens at their age or even as they're getting older. Let's be honest, most in these cases can potentially happen when it's just a child at home with a parent. We also then need to look at enabling scalability and sustainability into our resilience matrix. We need to design matrix for our organization around how we're going to be resilient, ensuring we maintain sustainability and resilience within our organization. Strengthen our governance and risk frameworks around all of our systems to ensure that we do continue and we have some sort of audit and accountability for what we're trying to achieve. And then position Beat Buddy as that flagship. This is going to be completely new and innovative. As you can see by the plan that was set down earlier in the week, we have an implementation plan that needs to be discussed a little bit further. We need to iron out some of the kinks within that plan. I thank you very much for taking the time to listen to me today. And if you have any questions, please come to me after this meeting. Otherwise, we are resuming a secondary meeting, I believe, in about 2 weeks to go over the implementation plan and discuss any items that might be required to be changed, updated, or further investigated before we properly set this system into play. Again, thank you very much and hope you have a fantastic afternoon.